Hello, Democrats. Hey, I am speaking, and I would love your attention. There is a black woman at this podium, and I deserve your attention like the 11 people who went before me. Yes, I am speaking.
Good evening, Democrats. Look up here. 3 strong black women standing before you. 3 black women who, rather than just grabbing a chair, ran for chair.
Te quiero mucho, Papa. Gracias por todo. My name is Artie Blanco, Freddie Blanco's daughter. Vote for me for vice chair.
Look at this room, y'all. Truly take it in. This is the Democratic Party.
So over the weekend, the DNC just held its elections for its new leadership. So it seems the Democrats have really learnt nothing in the last 70 days, even after their devastating loss in the 2024 presidential election. Given their dreadful loss in the last election, you think they would come up with different strategies to rebuild themselves. So talk about illegal immigration, the economy, the housing crisis, and simply just move away from the woke politics. However, they still can't get away from the identity politics. History literally repeated itself at the DNC because they had to stop due to the lack of non-binary representation. Watch this clip.
We're finding out ways to expedite this. Because of our gender balance provisions on this next ballot, you will be able to vote for 2 candidates of any gender on the next ballot. Okay? So on this next ballot, you will be able to vote for 2 candidates of any gender on the next ballot. If 2 candidates receive, I'm going to turn to Helen to clarify this last part.
They really can't help themselves, can they? As you watched in the clip, the DNC gets confused by its own party rules for the quote, gender balance provisions. It continues where every single candidate for the DNC chair blames the loss of the 2024 election on racism and misogyny.
Show of hands. How many of you believe that racism and misogyny played a role in Vice President Harris's defeat? Okay. So that's good. You all passed.
They still don't get it, do they? Democrats didn't lose the last election because Kamala Harris is a woman or she's a woman of color. They lost because Democrats refused to acknowledge key issues that affect everyday Americans, not just woke politics. In fact, the Republicans made significant gains amongst Hispanic voters, especially the ones that live on the border. So it was never really about racism, it was about Democrats not addressing key issues like mass illegal immigration or crime, and this is why they'll continue to lose if they just blame it on racism and misogyny. To give a bit of context, DNC stands for the Democratic National Committee, and I quote, "The DNC is responsible for articulating and promoting the democratic platform and coordinating party organizational activity." So this is a very important leadership board to Democrats. This is not just some random election. Now I'll come to one of my favorite moments. One of the candidates, Dr. Quintessa Hathaway, I don't know if she forgot where she was or she thought she was on The Voice, but she just randomly starts singing. Take a look at this clip.
And I just want to give you all a little bit of something that's been on my heart here over the last couple of days. You fight on, you fight on. You fight on, you fight on.
Now to remind everyone, this candidate was running for DNC chair. And more singing, a little bit out of tune there.
Oh, deep in my heart.
Yeah. So to conclude, after all that woke nonsense, they actually elected a straight white male, Ken Martin, to be the new chair of the DNC. A little bit ironic, isn't it? And Ken Martin has some very questionable views about taking money from billionaires. He thinks billionaires are bad, but not when they're bribing the Democrats. So that will be for a later video, but for now, thank you for watching my channel.